Okay, Bucnover, episode 28. Daily overs at 14, 13, and 2. Season win total at 12 out of 65. We've got game 3, the rubber match, Dodgers-Pirates. Peters versus Pepiot. You know, thick boy home runs. They deserve thick boy bat flips. You got Jack Suwinski, Josh Vanmeter, all contributing. But runners in scoring position, still a problem for these Pirates. Did we hit the over? Did the Pirates win? We'll get into that more on this episode of the Bucnover. Okay, Dodgers-Pirates, Game 3. The over-under was at 8 runs. Let's get into it. Peters is a starting pitcher. Outstanding. I know he struggled in his last bullpen outing, but as a starter, untouchable. Phenomenal. Max Kranick came in relief after 3 innings. So we didn't get our first run till the bottom of the 6th when Jack Suwinski mashed his second home run of the year, and it's 1-0 Pirates. Castillo then gets hit by a pitch in his upper shoulder area. It looked like I hit him in the head, but it kind of hit him in his upper back area. So he goes to first, and then Josh Vanmeter smashes a home run. That scores Castillo, so it's 3-0 Pirates. Pirates then bring Stratton in to pitch, who was good at the beginning of the year, but has fallen off recently. Justin Turner walks. Bellinger reaches on a fielding error by Vanmeter. So Vanmeter, Twitter, so excited. Vanmeter hits his home run. But then the very next half inning, this error at second base, just up and down, up and down, up and down. Chris Taylor walks. And Rios, who has been kind of a thorn this whole series, doubles. And that scores Turner, Bellinger, and Taylor. And we're back tied 3-3. So as good as you're feeling at the bottom of the 6th and the top of the 7th, you're going, same old Pirates. Give it right back to the Dodgers. Will Crow comes in and gets out of the inning. So we move to the bottom of the 7th where Daniel Vogelbach hits a home run, a no-doubter that almost gets into the river. Catches the last few rows in right field. No doubt bomb, 4-3. And if you watch it, I'll post that on my Twitter at Bucnover. He hits the home run, and he does a little fat man look, swagger walk, and it's so perfect. It's great. You love to see it. Hits the home run, just walks and just looks and goes, of course I hit that home run. Vogelbach with these home runs, he's hit 5 so far this year. With these home runs, he could easily become a favorite of this team. If he gets to 25, 30 home runs, easily. Chavis singles, Suwinski doubles. So Chavis is at third. And Castillo lines out. This is still in the bottom of 7th. Castillo lines out, and Chavis is doubled up at third. You would think Cole Tucker doing that. The coaching staff, this is on the coaching staff, which we might get into a little bit later, but you got a guy on third, and there's less than 2 outs. You're not going on contact. You're looking to see where the ball's going. And if the ball doesn't hit the ground, you're not sprinting towards home. You're waiting at third. And you stay and you hold and you wait. So doubled up at third. That's the end. We get the top of the 8th. They bring in Bednar. Which, it's a high leverage situation. Bring in Bednar. He's electric. I mean, he gets outs. So he gets through the 8th, no problem. Bottom of the 8th, Vanmeter triples. Gamble has a little bit of a dribbler, so they throw to home, but Vanmeter beats the throw 5-3. We go to the 9th. Bednar closes it out. So, raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates win. The Bucnover at 8 runs pushes 5-3. Love to see it. Pirates wins are most important. I know sometimes maybe people listen to this or they read my tweets and they say, all he cares about is the over. That's not true. I care about Pirates wins first and foremost. Over comes second. Over's a little icing on the cake of a Pirates win. So I don't want that to be confused with anything. Pirates wins are number 1. Then number 2, overs. Overs are a nice way to soften the blow of these bad Pirates wins, like 11-1 yesterday from the Dodgers. Runners in scoring position, 0 for 7. This is still a problem for the Pirates. As I said during the game, if you follow my tweets, the Dodgers brought up a AAA pitcher, and the Pirates did exactly what you wanted to do. They were patient. They worked walks because the guy was all over the place. He was walking everybody. So you're patient and you work these walks. You get bases loaded, and you don't drive them in. 0 for 7 runners in scoring position. Brian Reynolds, arguably your best hitter, strikes out with the bases loaded. These are the times when you have to drive in runs. You have to. You work all these walks, you're patient, all these at-bats, you show nothing for it, it's a waste. It's a total waste. They've got to figure that out. They have to just, as we've said before on this podcast, they have to figure out a way to drive home runs, kill shot early. Hayes was over 5, but he gets a break. He's batting .320. He's fine. He's hitting balls. He hit 3 fly balls so hard, and they just found gloves. And that's going to happen in baseball. And Reynolds had 3 strikeouts. That's going to happen in baseball. It's not a big deal, but you just want to see bases loaded. You want to see these players drive runs in. You're just yearning for it. They're doing so well, being patient, getting walks, getting on base, bases loaded, time after time, and just nothing. And it sucks. But Jack Suwinski, talk about somebody that's figuring out the game. Double-A ball comes up, first week, looks overwhelmed. He did look overwhelmed. The game is slowing down for him. He hit that home run a couple of days ago, and he hit the home run today. It looks, when you're watching it, you can see it's slowing down. You can see the fact that he is seeing the ball and hitting the ball. And, he's making good contact. He's driving the ball. I love it. I think Jack Suwinski is going to be a fan favorite by end of the year, if he isn't already. I just think he's a good kid. I think he's hitting the ball well. A couple more home runs, he'll be a fan favorite easily. Like I said last episode, Peters, he's your opener. He's not a bullpen guy. He's your opener. Pitch him every 5 days as your opener. Put in Kranick, put in Wilson, whoever, for the 3 to 4 innings in between your bullpen. But Peters is your opener. He did so good in this role today. He had that bad outing last time out of the bullpen. But as an opener, it's a 0 ERA. It's nothing. It's nilch. It's zilch. Peters is your opener. You need to put Peters in every 5 days. Put in Kranick or Wilson. Let those guys come in afterwards, especially Wilson. I don't think he's meant to be an opener. I think he's more of a long relief guy that comes in after the first couple innings. I don't know. That's exciting. It's nice to see that. Stratton has fallen off a little bit. He was very good the first couple games, and he's kind of dipped down. I don't know. I'm not really sure what to make of him. Maybe put him in situations where the game's not on the line. Blowouts either way. Pirates are blowing him out or the other team's blowing out the Pirates, then that's when he goes in, where it's not so much pressure. But when there is a lot of pressure, Bednar, he's a boss. 2 innings today to get the save, and just, he's lights out. Next game I go to, I'm getting his jersey. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get his jersey. I haven't decided if I'm going to get the black with the yellow script or the gray with the Pittsburgh script. but I'm getting his jersey for sure. So far in the season, though, daily overs 14, 13, and 3. Season total 13 wins out of 65. We're well on our way. We're rolling. We're steamrolling. We're doing well. 2 out of 3 from the Dodgers after a crappy weekend from the Reds. We turn right around, and who do we see in PNC Park? The Reds. Tomorrow we got Game 1, Pirates-Reds. JT Brubaker, Connor Overton. Overton's no decisions yet. 2.53 ERA. 7 Ks over 10.2 innings pitched. The Reds might have figured something out. Maybe it just took a series with the Pirates, but they took 2 or 3 from the Brewers, and they scored 28 runs. So you figure they average 9 runs a game. I mean, that's pretty good. We'll see. This weekend should be interesting. It's a 4-game set against the Reds. No one likes the Reds. The Pirates are looking for revenge against the Reds. It's going to be fun. This is the kind of baseball I like to watch. Rivals that hate each other, that have grudges. One team is doing well, one team is doing also very well. Both teams took 2 out of 3 from teams that are, the Brewers and the Dodgers expected to win their divisions. And the Pirates and the Reds surprised them, winning 2 out of 3. So this weekend, head-to-head. Going to be great. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to covering all of it. All the over. I hope there's a lot of runs this weekend. Of course, it's the Bucnover. But we'll be here to cover it every single day on the Bucnover.
And you got a posse of people that wanted to let you know. It's hard for me to do, but I'm going to do it. Your poverty franchise just lost a series to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Enjoying the Bucnover content? Be sure to follow me over at Twitter at Bucnover, TikTok at the Bucnover, and on YouTube, the Bucnover, to follow along with your buccos all year long.